Hi friends, today we are going to see how to use Excel application scope to read range on .xlsm extension as well. Let's see, yes, .xlsm Excel file as well. This was a doubt by one of my viewer. So I am going to show you how we can use Excel application scope for reading data from Excel file which has an extension of .xlsm. So for that we'll do one thing. We'll create a new sequence. Read xlsm Excel file. Okay, we'll do one thing, and here we'll have to use Excel application scope from the activity panel, and then we'll have to indicate the file. So our file is on desktop. We'll go to here and open this. Okay, now once we have given link to the Excel file, now we'll add some data in it. Okay, so we'll check what's the data in this Excel file. Go to project and open that Excel file and copy the same data. Okay, I've copied it and pasted the same data in .xlsm file. Yeah, I'll paste it over here. I'll delete the previous data and paste this data. Copy and paste. Okay, and remove this transaction ID. We'll do the same automation of getting the data from Excel and entering the data into a desktop application, which we did in my previous video, which is this application, Regno Bank application. So let's see. Here is the Regno Bank application. I've opened it. In this, we'll have to enter this data from the .xlsm file: account number, amount, check, and deposit note. Okay, so I'll close the Excel file, save it, and now as I have added here the Excel application scope, I'll have to add a read range of Excel activity. Okay, I'll search for read range and from read range, I'll have to get the Excel activity, UiPath.Excel activity. So I've taken this UiPath.Excel activity, and for reading the whole data of the Excel file, double quotes is used, and the sheet name is given over here. Okay. And what will the where will be the output coming from that read range? We'll create a data table. We'll give a name to it, that DT output. Okay. So we have created a variable. We'll go to variable panel and increase its scope for whole file. And as we have read the data from the Excel file, so here we'll have to open the application. For that, we'll have to use open application. Okay, I'll have to indicate this application. So I click over here and click on the desktop application. So this will get opened. Now I'll have to put data one by one. Okay, for that we'll have to take a for each. Okay, as we have done previously in my previous video. Okay, we'll do the same actions. Okay, for that I'll do one thing. I'll use this all logic. Okay, as this is just for clarification of that. This is for just for clarification that we can use the Excel application scope for getting the data from xlsm Excel file as well. So now I am adding here the DT output. Okay, the rest of the thing, it will work. Seems like there is no error. Okay, I'll just tell you what I have done in this for each loop. Here I have passed the DT output, which is my data table. Okay, so for each row in the DT output, it will get the account number and insert it into here in account number field, and in amount field it will enter the amount, and here there is a if condition. See, if the transaction type is equal to check, then it will click on check. Okay, and if it is cash, then it will click on cash. Okay, and here it is a deposit note, so it will enter a deposit note, and after that it will click on the save button. See, it's highlighted over here, and after that a transaction ID is generated. So transaction ID is generated over here, and it will get that. Okay, in a transaction ID, it will get in a variable named transaction ID. See, rows transaction ID. You can see from here. This is a get text. Get text gets the value into the transaction ID, and this transaction ID is passes the we have used assign. Then this transaction ID value is inserted into the DT transaction ID, data tables transaction ID. Okay. Now, once this is done, we'll have to write it back to the same xlsm file of Excel. Okay. So for that, we'll have to use again the Excel application scope. Okay, we'll indicate the file. The file is on desktop only, so I've selected it. And now here we'll have to use right range. Okay, right range of Excel. See, here it's written application integration Excel. Okay, so here I'll remove the cell. This can be A1 as well. There's no issue. So here I'll have to add the DT output. Okay, now it's done. I'll save it. Okay, let's run it and see. Okay, it has got an error. What is the error? Does not belong to the data table. Count number. Okay, let's see. What is the issue? This was already open, so I'll have to close this. As the Regno bank was already open, that's why, and does not belong to the data table. Let's check. Has it got? Let's first verify that it has it received the data from the xlsm file. Let's run it in debug mode. Okay, we'll add here a breakpoint and just step into it has read the data table. Okay, let's check what is there in it. See here, the data is different. So the data which I have pasted, it is not saved. That's why it has given the error. So I'll cancel it. Okay, I'll open again the xlsm file. I'll save it. I have run the file again to just check what it is actually reading. Okay, it's not reading correctly. Let's try and open it again. Save this. Okay. Okay, I've got this. So what was the problem over here? It was reading the data from another path. Okay, I'll have to indicate the file which is on my desktop. Okay, now you can see over here the desktop file path has came over here. Okay, now it will read the correct file. We'll click on debug again just to verify whether it is getting the data into the data table. So here you can see let's get the data from Excel into the data table. See, account number, amount, transaction type, deposit note, and transaction ID, and these are the account number. So now we'll just click on continue. It has entered data. Just click on check and save. Okay. See, it's performing its work by using .xlsm file as well. Let's check the file. We'll close this. We'll go to that file. See over here. It has added the transaction IDs over here. But there is one mistake that we did. We did one thing wrong in a wrong way is that we didn't click on add headers in the right range. See over here in the right range. When we go to properties, here we should tick over here to add headers as well. Okay. So now we'll remove this as well and remove the transaction IDs. Okay, and just cut and paste these over here and copy the data from our Excel file. We'll take only the headings. Copy and just paste it over here. Okay. If you want, we can take all data. Okay, we can take these two as well. Copy and pasted it over here. And we will remove this. Okay. And save this and close it. Now we'll have to run it again. So we'll directly run it from here now. Okay. We have added a debugger, that's why it stopped over here. So you can see it's working. Okay. Entering the data is done and the transaction IDs are entered into the Excel file back. Let's check the Excel file. See, all the data is received over here. Okay, these were the input fields and this is the output field which is generated from our desktop application. Okay friends, if you like this video, please hit the like button and please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.